Good morning, guys. I feel like I'm dressed a little bit like Miss Rachel today. I actually had my hair in a ponytail as well. Alexa, stop. Today is the start of a very exciting vlog. Basically, we are going to New Orleans in, what's today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, wait, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. In 5 sleeps. 5 sleeps, we are going to be heading off to New Orleans. But actually, we are staying in a hotel the night before on Thursday. So technically, I have to get everything ready in 4 sleeps. So we don't really have that much time. And when you are an adult and have your own place, I find that the prepping list is not so fun. I know that I looked into other people's vlogs where they were like prepare for a holiday with me, and it was just so fun. They were doing like shopping and getting their nails done and all of that stuff, and unfortunately it's not quite that way. I mean, I'm going to be doing some like self-care prep as well beforehand, but for example today, which is a Sunday, the first thing I need to tick off my list will be to clean the house and do laundry, so that over the next few days we're just kind of picking up as we go along. The weather in New Orleans is like high 20s, and I think it's going to be very muggy just because it is a swamp area. So I haven't been able to put away my summer clothes just yet because obviously we were going to go on this trip, but I'm very much looking forward to coming home and being able to put that away and leaving my autumn winter like wardrobe out, just because we don't have any more holidays for the rest of the year. So yeah. Okay, Ben's picking out his pants for the holiday, guys. It's 1 o'clock. The shop's shut at like 4, I think, today. I have to go to the mall and go to Primark and also go to the groceries and go to TK Maxx because I actually want to get my own luggage, carry-on luggage. At the moment I'm borrowing, well, we are both borrowing one from my parents because we don't have one. Can it be done? We'll find out, so let's go. It's also such a gloomy day today. There's a few things that I want to pick up today. Like I said, I want to get a carry-on luggage. Also, Ben wants me to look for some extra large t-shirts, is what he's saying. We are flying out there with just carry-ons, and then I'm going to just buy a check-in bag over there, do some shopping and pay for it to come back, because it was like £180 for us to include check bags there and back, but I don't really need anything to go out there, if that makes sense. I feel like that's the most financially efficient in terms of value for money. I think I'm gonna go for this one. It's £40, but it's the It luggages, and I've had these before and they last quite some time, so I think I'm gonna get that instead. Oh god, they don't have much. Okay. Hey guys, okay, so it is now Tuesday, so I have been working from home today. I went and got my nails done, my brows done. I'm now home. First of all, here are the nails. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself to be like, oh, it looks just like before they put anything on the nails, like it's literally just the tips. But I do think that, no, I'm trying to go for like the clean girl, very neutral, very that type of vibe, and nobody tell me otherwise because I will cry. Okay, I wanted to show you guys some bits that I picked up recently for this trip. I did not really buy any clothes. If not, actually no, I didn't buy any clothes at all. A, because I want to buy stuff out there, and B, because I have so many nice clothes at home. First of all, every time I've gone to the US, I've noticed how expensive pads, tampons, all of that are. I'm due to come on at the tail end of the trip, so I was not trying to spend $6, $8, $10 on pads. So your girl went to B&M, and these were £1 each, and I'm taking them. So we have some nighttime pads and some daytime pads. Also, we've got some razors because I've been wearing trousers because it's been so cold over here, but then in Louisiana it's like 28 degrees, so I'm probably going to be wearing shorts and everything. And nothing wrong with body hair, first of all, but I think I'm gonna shave before I go. Ben needed some white socks. He just goes through socks like it's nobody's business. Next, we needed some toothbrushes. So for $4.99, I picked up this pack of 4 with the holders here. I can't show you, but I do have a silicone case on my DJI right now, and I also bought tempered glass to go on the camera and the screen bit because I'm really just like, it needs to be protected. I just feel like it's so naked. It needs to have some sort of protection. Ben and I are also going to have a little bit of a costume when we're out there, because on my birthday it's the Crew of Boo parade and people dress up apparently, and if that's the case, I don't want to get FOMO and then last minute be like, I have nothing. And if anything, just for like a cute little Halloween photo moment, right? I'm going as a black cat, and then Ben is going as a golden retriever, so we can just wear like normal people clothes but like accessorize accordingly. And by accessorize, Ben's just gonna wear dog ears. Okay, some toilet wipes, because I don't know, they just seem so much cleaner. This little pouch that I just put a couple of UK to US adapters in, but this little pouch that I'm going to put all of our cords and everything in. A little magnetic thing for my DJI. So this is magnetic, and then you put your camera here, so you can kind of like have it, I don't know if it's like magnetic here, you can kind of have it like, oh, you couldn't see, like that or whatever. I picked this up from Amazon for £16, and I actually think that if you are someone who travels quite a lot outside of the UK, then this is actually a really worthy purchase. We used to bring a couple of these, and specifically this was just like for a charger, and then this we would use for an extension cord and then bring an extension cord with us. However, that's long basically, and I feel like it's unnecessary, so I'm bringing obviously still these two, because then at least they can go in other plugs. But this for £16 will give you a USA Australia one. You can also have obviously a UK one, so I can actually use this at home if I wanted to, and then an EU one. I wanted just like a cheap little wallet to bring, because all I have is a small card holder or like a big envelope wallet. So for something that was just like cheap, that I can actually also put coins and cash in, because every time I go to the US, I always seem to use a lot of cash, and cash is still very much king out there. And I know that there's a few restaurants that I've looked at whereby if you pay by cash, say your bill's 100, your bill's 100. But if you then pull out a card and say, I'm gonna pay by card, because the restaurant or wherever will get charged a 3.5% transaction fee by the banks, they will put that 3.5% charge on your bill so that they cover their charge. No thank you, I can pay by cash. So I wanted just a little wallet, and they didn't have much like in terms of options in Primark, so I just picked this one up. It's just a black quilted one with A for Anastasia. And then I just picked up this suitcase because I wanted a carry-on. I don't have one. I don't like that it says Lucas. This is the brand of it, and like look at the fat. This would be perfect for a Lucas who likes the colour pink. Anyway, I have an hour and a bit, so I'm going to start by setting my carry-on bag aside and my personal bag. I think I'm going to bring my Uniqlo one. I don't think I'm going to bring my Longchamp one. I need to download some books on my Kindle, because I am going to bring one, maybe two physical books, but I am going to bring my Kindle. So let me get my stuff and I'll come back. So this is the jar that I was talking to you about that might have American money. Oh, we have a dime, we have a nickel, another dime, a quarter. In terms of like the bag that I'm actually going to be wearing on a daily, I'm going to bring my Gucci bag here because it's the most spacious crossbody I have that I think I could wear like during the day and in the evening. Now that I have put away my undergarments, I can kind of show you guys what else I'm going to be packing. So I'm only bringing 2 sets of pajamas just because you can just sleep in whatever you want. Okay, I've changed so that I could just leave. What the hell? So I could just leave when we need to go to my friend's house. Just ignore what's going on. Actually, no, I can't ignore that because that's actually insane. I've packed my pajamas, but considering how small my suitcase is, I'm actually only bringing, in terms of shoes, a pair of trainers and sandals, which are going to be like dressy but also cash, so I can wear it during the day or nighttime. So I'm going to wear my trainers and then my sandals as like a something to put in here. I'm trying to go with like a capsule wardrobe just because it is going to be a tight squeeze in here. So far what I have in that aren't really capsule wardrobe stuff would be airport outfit. Dare I say I'm wearing it there and I'm wearing it back. That's just these M&S joggers. I don't know if I'm going to bring this. I really want to, but at the same time, does it go with everything that I have, and will I be wearing it enough times to warrant this much space? So this is in my maybe pile. I'm definitely bringing this dress because this gorgeous dress was Ben's, well, one of Ben's gifts to me, and this is my birthday dress, and it's something special, so she's coming regardless of what everyone else says. And then in terms of everything else, I think, let's have a look at the weather. Like, we get there and we're going straight to a ghost tour and probably drinks out, and then again the next day we're going for a nice breakfast. This is what we're wearing for like a whole day, just walking around, etc. Dinner, there is a parade, but we might dress up, so I need to figure out what top I'm gonna wear. I need a black top. Okay, Sunday we have a bunch of like sports things going on. We're going to see a game, we're gonna go watch Hot 8 brass band, so I feel like as long as I get some sort of capsule wardrobe, I think we'll be okay. Monday is kind of like an excursion day, so I just need like comfy clothes for that, and it's like a daytime thing. And then when we go to Memphis on Tuesday, that's like a really long drive, and then just a bunch of museums. And then the same thing on Wednesday, we're gonna go to Graceland, do another museum, and then drive back. Thursday's like a free day where we're probably going to do most of our shopping, and then Friday we're just kind of walking around, etc., and then having a nice dinner as our last like full night. And then Saturday we've got the day, and then we fly back in the evening. I think I just need to bring like shorts, some linens. I think if I just brought as much of my basics that I have as tops and bottoms, I should theoretically have a bunch of mix and match outfits, and then obviously some to go out in. Now, the vibe for like the nice dinners I get, we can go for like dresses and we can go for skirts, but the vibe for like the out, I don't know if people really get dressed up for that, or if it's just more like a casual going out thing. I don't know. So that's another thing I need to consider. So these are the things I'm definitely going to be bringing so far, like my pajamas and that dress. And then I'm going to get a bunch of my clothes that I think would be worth considering to bring. And then if I can make outfits out of those, they're coming with. I actually already started doing that. I have a pile in my dressing room / office of clothes that I was considering of like to bring, which is all of these. And then check the weather situation, see if they are in fact weather appropriate, and go from there. Let's see what's in here. It's promising because it's giving basics. I feel like it's giving mix and match, right? Let's see. 2-week forecast for New Orleans. From Friday it's 28, 29. Oh, Sunday it's saying thunderstorms, so that's cool. That's thunderstorms in the morning, early afternoon. 27 on a Monday, giving rain from 9 o'clock on Tuesday. Wednesday it's 24 degrees sunshine. Thursday 21, Friday 22, Saturday 24. So we've got basically warm days, but it could be rainy, so we need to also account for that. Okay, so linen trousers, definitely a must. Black blouse, I don't know. I think it's very like witchy and like cute, so she's coming with me. I have this white top as well, which I think will just go with anything that I wear bottoms wise. I have this dress which is white, clearly just for one of the sunnier days. That's from Hollister. It's actually skirts. And then I have another dress which I'll probably bring. And I have some fun t-shirts like this Miller Beer t-shirt, a vest with a built-in bra. And then I just have these pair of dungaree shorts, which I think would be cute. So she's coming with linen shorts, jorts coming with. I'm going to speak to my husband and see if he can give me a bit of advice on this, because this is a bit overwhelming, if I'm going to be honest with you. It is now Wednesday, the only night really that I can do anything, considering I am working tomorrow and then coming home and then getting my stuff, dropping Ash off to my parents, and then we are going to leave for the airport. So I was really overwhelmed yesterday. I don't know if you could tell, but I was really overwhelmed, and I think I have put together some sort of plan. Now it's 6 o'clock, and we are actually carving pumpkins with my siblings this evening, because that is one of our family traditions, and I didn't want to leave without having carved said pumpkins, and so we're gonna go do that today. So I have an hour and a half to pack, which I think is going to be good because I love a deadline, and if my deadline is that, so be it. Now I have an hour and a half. Just having a look at the weather for the week. It's definitely cleared up versus what it was like yesterday. So all I'm getting from this is there is a slight chance of rain happening, more so on Sunday, but then it's literally saying rain from midnight to 8 a.m. That's made me feel a little bit better in terms of what I need to bring. Realistically, it's going to be quite warm despite the rain, so I'm just going to bring an umbrella and a light jacket. Okay, so this is the emergency pouch that I will be using. Let's empty it. Oh, you can't even see. So in this pouch, I'll be putting a pad just in case, my allergy tablets, antihistamines. I think I need to put some more Tums in there because there's not that many, and I feel like I'm gonna need it. I also have this full of ibuprofen, some Dramamine, lip balm. I'm gonna just bring this lip mask plus a Katinko, if you know you know. And then in this little pouch, I'm going to put some of my Lemmy Sleeps in there. I also have plasters to put in this pouch. So that's that one done, and we can, guys, we can actually tick it off. Okay, now for electronics, we have a little SD card reader here. We have some USB-Cs here. Ben has one that's not USB-C, but you know, the other flat one, the one that's like for Samsungs or whatever. We have a couple of charger heads that we'll be bringing anyway, but we also have this little thing to plug in, and then he's going to take the one that he has and one that I have, like the big Apple ones. And my charger, obviously, I'm still using. I can't find my spare one, but that will kind of go here. And then I have this adapter that I was showing you guys. And then this is my headphones with my wired Apple earphones, because I'm not going to bring my AirPods. I always feel like I'm going to lose them or drop them or whatever. I feel like between my headphones, like my over-ear headphones, and my wired earphones, I feel like I don't really need to do anything else. My makeup room is a mess. But next we have makeup pouch. Okay, for that we have this. I've kind of already put everything that I need to put in here, but it's always worth double checking. So you just dump it all out, so you have no choice but to go through again. Because it's going to be quite hot, I'm probably not going to be wearing a lot of makeup, so I think I'm going to skip on the foundation. Okay, so for face, we have concealer, powder, contour stick, and bronzer, one cream blush, powder blush. I'm gonna bring a red lipstick. I feel like a red lipstick is never a bad shout. Eyes, we have, I'm going to bring two mascaras, a waterproof and a regular one, just because if it's raining I'm just gonna wear that. And then also liquid liner and just like waterline liner, just in case I'm feeling like, you know, feeling crazy. And then for lips, I'm literally just bringing the Wonder Skin lip tint in Whimsical, and then the Sachu lip liner in Pink. And then I'm bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plump Gasm. So unnecessary. Okay, so that is my pouch. I just need to look at it to make sure everything I need is in there. I'm not bringing eyeshadow or anything like that. That's everything I need in there. Okay, for toiletries, we are just bringing the pads. I think I showed you them yesterday. Got the makeup remover, toothbrushes I showed you yesterday. My hair straighteners will be the only thing I bring, just because I don't even know if I'll use it, but I think this is the most versatile tool that I could have. And then I think I mentioned that I'll be bringing my heatless curlers, my contact lenses. Getting to the big stuff, guys, but we're now ticking off toiletries and hair. We're kind of moving on to the things that I'm actually going to wear. So let's do that next. 11:12 at night. I've just dropped off my siblings. We need to carry on now because we literally don't have time, because when I get home I need to drop the dog off to my parents and then leave basically. So now we're into clothes. So we've got bottoms, tops and dresses. I'm going to show you what I have so far. This dress, which I think will be quite cute, you can wear during the day or at night. My favourite Uniqlo play suit. This one from Hollister, this dress that's also a skirt really. I think I've shown you guys my birthday dress. So those are the dresses that I'm bringing. And for bottoms, I have this black satin skirt with lace at the bottom. I think you can dress this up quite nice in the evening, but also if I need something for the day, that's also one of them. I also have this skirt. I just don't know how often or like how many times I can wear it. A pair of jeans, just because I feel like just in case. I also have 2 linen pieces, 1 shorts and 1 trousers. And then I have my jorts, and then I also have my dungaree shorts. So some very basic items there, I feel like. And then in terms of tops, I have some kind of more funky, colourful tops that I love bringing along with me. This one that I thrifted, another thrifted item. I think when I think of New Orleans, I feel like very colourful and very vibrant, and that's what I want to showcase in some of my outfits, and I think they'll be fun for like both daytime and nighttime if needs be. And these are all very light and sheer, so it will be great for the temperature. It's a little bit more, I think, for if we go out in Memphis when we're out there. I also have a plain black top. I guess my plain white top for the trip, well, one of them is here, and then I also have another one here. It's like a t-shirt. I picked this one up, but I just don't know if I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it just because it's very lightweight anyway. And then just 2 t-shirts. I have a Jack Daniels one and a Muller Lite one, just to kind of wear for really warm days. I don't think I have anything else that I want to bring. Okay, so I have, oh, that's Ben's clothes, thank you. I have my outfit that I'm gonna just wear to go to the airport tomorrow night and wear on the plane, because I cannot fit any more clothes. This is rammed, I'm telling you right now. I am really not wanting to open that for any other reason. And then this is my carry-on plus the little pouch bag that I said I can just chuck in there, but this has like my important bits. We are all packed. The only thing I kind of need to figure out is a little bit of a hack. If you go to WH Smith's on kind of like not airside, but before you go into customs, I have a bunch of snacks here because I get really scared that they're not going to feed us and I get really hungry. So I have a bunch of snacks here, so I'm going to just buy something, get a bag and put that in there. So I'm going to brush my teeth, get ready for bed, and I guess this is the end of the vlog. It's been a bit of a chaotic, hectic pack and prep with me. I don't really know if it's been very helpful, but this is a realistic version of it, and hopefully the next following vlogs will be me and Ben on our trips. So yeah, thank you guys for coming along, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!